Alrighty, finally the day we've all been waiting for, Modern Horizons 3. And here we are at MTG Manor. Once again, we are at Next Level Games in Graham, Washington. We're going to be opening up these collector boxes here so that you can see what's going to be for sale this weekend. And it's going to be really exciting. Please show up to the pre-releases. There's going to be lots of fun, lots to be had, and these singles will be available starting Friday here at Next Level Games in Graham. We're hunting a serialized number. What are you guys hoping to get? Let's get started and see what we can crack open here. This is exciting. We've been waiting quite some time for this, and here we are. Finally, it's here, and let's see what we get. We're going to do a little bit of a slow roll during the commons and uncommons right now so that we can get used to what we're pulling here. All right, there we go. Put that there. Nice. Looking good, looking good. What are you excited to get out of this? Everybody's looking for that serialized card, but are you looking for some of those Eldrazi's, some of those flares, some of those fetch lands? There's so much value in this box. All right, so we get to the land here. Then after the land, that's a nice looking land. After the land, we gotta have a couple of, oh, there we go. Snow. And there we go, you get a retro. And what do we get? Our first card. Ah, Ripples. All right, this is going to be a very playable card, and hopefully it'll go up in value as well. So Ripples is a nice one. And there we go. Nice enchantment. And you get another. Here we go. See what we got there. Looking good. We're looking for a big hit here. Let's go in this slot. Nice. Nice. And we close it out with a foil fetch land. Look at that. Bloodstone Mire. Nice. Fetch lands are always good to get. Nice. Cool. All right. Let's back. All right. On to pack number 2. There we go. All right. See what we get in this one too. These are amazing. There's an amazing set of value in these cards. I know they're kind of expensive to get, but there's an amazing value in them. All right. Expanding Ooze, Shapeshifter, Landscape. Alrighty, Ember Mage. We're also looking for those baubles. Those are the uncommons that are already up to $6. Then you get that. And then your land. And then we're going to see a couple of retro cards. Alright, there we go. It's a nice one and a nice Eldrazi one. And our first is, all right, Harbinger of the Sea. This is your Blood Moon, basically, for islands. That's a great card. That's definitely going to be played a lot, actually. All right, okay. Now we got, come on. Ah, Pearl Medallion. Those things are beautiful. Yeah, these are the nice new art on these. Windswept Heath, here we go. 2 fetch lands already. And we close it out with Nadu. That's going to be a great card to play with. Nadu is really going to be putting together some really good decks, and everybody's pretty excited. There's already some other cards, reserve list cards, I believe, that are going up in value just so they can be built in those Nadu decks. So we'll see if that continues to rise and how those decks do. We'll see where they go. All right, so now we're going to go a little quicker here. Unless we see a bauble. We can show you the bauble is nice and expensive. Void. There we go. All right, should be coming up on our land there. planes. That looks really nice, really nice. And then a couple of retros. All right, and now to the money pit here. All right, that's the Caponeer with the logo there, and really nice. That's going to be now available to use in Modern. Twins of Discord and Disrupting Flute. What do we got here? This looks pretty nice. Polluted Delta. Wow, we are really pulling the fetch lands. Nice retro foil Polluted Delta, and close it out with, all right, Layla, the Blade, looking good. Boy, these packs are just packed with good stuff. There we go, and a snake. All right, next pack. So far, I think we did a fetch land almost every pack. I don't think these fetch lands are as easy to hit in the play box. So I really don't think that, I think we're going to take a little dip in the pricing of the fetch lands, but give it some time after that. I think they're going to go right back up. So I would not get rid of your fetch lands. Everybody wants those fetch lands. All right. Oh, the mountain looks really good. Mountain looks really good. Then we go to our retros. All right, and our first one is, this is going to be a good playable card. Invert Polarity, followed by the Wandering Sage, and Spring Heart. What do we got here? Wheel of Potential. There we go. A little tribute to the Wheel of Fortune there. What do we have here? There we go. Look at that. Retro foil Flare of Denial. Another free counterspell for blue. That is definitely a great hit. Another free counterspell. The flares, they're all really good, but that Flare of Denial, man, that's right up there with Force of Negation and all that other stuff. That's pretty amazing. So I'm going to go through these real quick. No bobble yet. All right, there we go. We got the island, beautiful island, looking good. And our retros. Nesting Grounds. And, oh, there we go, Power Balance. This is going to be a great card to play with. I mean, even if you don't match and get that free spell, just to be able to look at your top of your library anytime, that's a really good assistance there. Silver Quill. Windswept Heath, another fetch land. Yeah, the play boxes have been averaging about 4, maybe 5 fetch lands, but the packs, the collector, are like 6 to 7. It's really great. Chthonian Nightmare and Nada. Foil, that's nice. That's another really good commander card that's going to be very playable, and people are going to go after that, build some decks. And here we go. We still have not seen an Eldrazi. You know, I've watched a lot of these openings, and I've yet to see a serial number hit. So these, let's see if we can get one here for Next Level Games in Graham, Washington. Remember, this weekend, come to the pre-release. Graham, Washington, come have a lot of fun. These cards will be for sale there. There's the Swamp. Another retro. Yeah. And here we go. Brea. That's a good card. All right. And, here we go. Orum's Chant. Now, this is a beautiful reprint card. I'd love to get that one in foil. Grief. There we go. We get a Grief. And we close it out with the Nightmare. All right. Very good. The Nightmare. All right. We're down to about 6 packs of our first box. Looking good so far. You know, I noticed in some of the openings, you either hit a box where you get a ton of fetch lands, or you get very few fetch lands, and then some Eldrazi. So far we've gotten, I think, 5 or 6 fetch lands so far. So this is definitely turning out to be a fetch land box, which is no complaints here, man. Like I said, those fetch lands, they're not as easy to hit in the play booster, so there's not gonna be a ton of them floating around. So especially these collector ones, these full arts and these foil ones are gonna retain their value. There we go, Power Stone. That. Then we got the land. Retro. What do we get here? Come on, let's get an Eldrazi. Kozilek's Command, that's close, come on. There we go. All right, Eldridge, there's an Eldrazi. There we go. And we'll follow that up with Sire of Famine. Now, that's a good looking card. Flare of Duplication, there we go, another flare spell. Those flare spells are really good hits. And the Whale. Now this is definitely going to be played in Commander with Proliferate. This is going to be a definite Atraxa card, and it's going to just keep that thing on the field, and it's just going to keep proliferate. You know what I'm trying to say. Proliferate. There we go. And we got this. All right, here we go. Let's get past these real quick. The land and the 2 retros. Ooh, foil Oscillate Pride. Definitely one of the best 1-drops that's going to be out there now. Yeah, Final Act. Polluted Delta. Wow, we are knocking it out of the park with these fetch lands. And Primal Prayers, that's a good card. That's gonna be fun. And Fury in foil, look at that, Fury. Nice. It's almost like no packs are amiss on these Modern Horizons 3, but you know, at that price point, you need them to be good hits. You're spending a lot of your hard-earned money on a pack of cards. These are almost 500 bucks here. There we go. Got the land, the 2 retro foils, or not, there we go. Null Drifter, another great playable card. Null Drifter. Tempt. Spymaster's Vault. And there we go. The Iron Eater, that's going to be another really good card. And Flare of Cultivation in retro foil with the shiny star on it. Look at that. Those are good hits. All right, we're down to about 3 packs of our first box here. And we have hit the ball out of the park when it comes to fetch lands. All right, here we go. We got the land. There, that's a good one. That's another one of those good uncommons. That's going to be very playable. Aether Revolt. Revelation. Detective Phoenix. Toxic Deluge, looking good. And what do we got here? Emerald Medallion in foil. Look at that. That's a beautiful card. Yeah, I'll be switching out all my medallions in my decks with these new art foil ones. They're pretty amazing. The ruby one is just outstanding. And there we go. Reef. There we go. All right. Oh, another fetch land, Bloodstained Mire. Oh my gosh, we're hitting all the fetches. This is amazing. All right. Micro. There's the hit. Uggin's Labyrinth. One of the best cards in the set. Uggin's Labyrinth. And the bear. All right. Last pack. Last pack magic. I don't know if we can do any more magic. I mean, we've got almost every fetch land in there. We got Uggin's Labyrinth, so this was definitely a land deck that had some amazing lands in it. Alrighty. We got the Swamp. There we go. And last pack. Cursed Mirror. There we go. Nice big Eldrazi. That's what we needed. Nice big Eldrazi. Dead of Souls. Dress Down. And Crabomination. All right. Great box. That was a great box.